What is happening, guys? My name is Jamie. Today we are doing an album review for the band Demon Hunter and their album True Defiance. Shout out to Zach D Productions, who actually recommended me this album. You know what? They based their melodies upon metalcore and groove metal. To me, Demon Hunter remind me of Trivium and at times Lamb of God, especially with the groovy balladies. You got songs that have high soaring choruses, and then you got some really heavy moments as well. Demon Hunter is a unique band in my opinion. So this album was released in 2012. I believe this was their 6th studio album. Now I believe the previous album before that, I haven't heard that album yet, but it was apparently death metal influenced. Well, this album overall combines melodies of groove metal along with metalcore and also new metal elements, especially guitar riffs, and not to mention the guitar solos are quite tasty. Holy shit, this band took me by surprise, especially the melodies on this album. Overall, the production on this album is pretty damn sweet. It really is. I just love the overall bass tone, and not to mention the drums. The drums are punchy. They are punchy. The tone of the snare sounds absolutely great. And Ryan Clark, that is the vocalist for Demon Hunter, sounds fantastic. I'm gonna give you a few highlights on this album, my favorite songs that you guys could check out, and we're kicking off with Crucifix. This is the beginning of the album, and what is really interesting is the overall introduction. Production for the introduction sounds like shit. It really does. It sounds like it's out from a potato. When I first heard the beginning of Crucifix, I was saying, holy shit, what is wrong with this production? But it turns out to be such an in-depth song, Crucifix. First of all, it kicks off with some really interesting drumming along with some really gritty guitar work that leads on to a really powerful verse by Ryan Clark. His vocals are aggressive in tone, and I just love how heavy this verse is. But it leads on to a really interesting sort of chorus with Crucifix, ba-da-dum-ba-dum. He also drum fills as well. He's screaming Crucifix that you just really can't help but enjoy and sing along to it. And the songwriting on this particular song is absolutely fantastic, especially the syncopated guitars that produce this overall melody. It just leads on to such a really interesting solo, it really does, and I just love how fast drawing that solo is. But overall, Crucifix is just one of my favorite songs off the album. And then it leads on to God Forsaken, which is another hard-hitting song. And again, I just love the introduction with just a really nice guitar riffs, and the verses just kick you right in the fucking face. Especially Clark's vocals on this particular song are quite harsh and aggressive. But what is absolutely awesome is he incorporates cleaner vocals throughout the chorus, and you just can't help but sing God Forsaken. So damn fucking good, it really is. But what I absolutely love about this song as well is the midsection of the song, where the song mellows down and builds up to a fucking beautiful guitar solo, which in my opinion, is probably the best guitar solo off this album. There's just so much emotion conveyed on this particular song, and then it just leads straight back into the chorus. But yeah, that guitar solo is absolutely a fucking ripper. So then we lead on to My Destiny, which is probably Ryan Clark's best vocal performance in my opinion, especially as he incorporates those incredible, aggressive, harsh vocals throughout the verses. Yeah, his vocals are absolutely fucking insane on this. And again, I just love the instrumental drums accompanied along with the guitars and just the overall drum fills that lead on to such a melodic chorus, which is just out of this world. It really is, especially the soaring ballad-like chorus that gets stuck in your head, blinded by the light. So damn good, it really is. It leads on to a really nice guitar solo. I just love the overall melodies throughout this song. It's quite aggressive and it's quite harsh throughout the verses, but yet quite melodic and quite catchy. And so I just love the overall mix for this song, where you just get such a heavy fucking first verse and second verse, and it leads on to such a soaring chorus that you just want to sing along. Demon Hunter is really good at that. Let's talk about the power ballads throughout this album, because there are some power ballads. Talking about Tomorrow Never Comes. Yeah, this particular song is absolutely fantastic. If you like ballads, power ballads, but heavy power ballads, you're gonna really enjoy this, because I just love the introduction as it leads on to a guitar solo. Really nice clean vocals by Ryan Clark, and I just love that chorus. It's so damn sing-alongable. I just love the overall chorus and the build up to the chorus. It's just like a crescendo, which just also leads on to Such a really nice chord progression. Ryan Clark's vocals get a little bit aggressive on this particular song, even though it's a power ballad. His vocals get a lot intense, especially at the end of the song, which leads on to a really nice guitar solo. It's one of their best songs in my opinion, because I just love how uplifting and soaring this fucking chorus is that you just want to sing along to. But overall, Tomorrow Never Comes is a great song. So then we lead on to probably one of the most heaviest fucking songs off the album, Someone to Hate. And my god, the riffs on this song, the guitar melody is absolutely fantastic. Ryan Clark's vocals are very intense, but you get some growls as well throughout this song. Get guitar tremolo picking. You can tell this song was written based upon death metal and even black metal as well, especially the overall instrumentals. The double kickers on the drums are going insane as well. Such an awesome song, it really is, and just packs a punch. Just the overall melody of this song gets stuck in your head, especially how heavy this song is as well. Leads on to a really interesting guitar solo because of the guitar tone. This particular guitar solo sounds very thin, and that's what I had to get used to. One song I got to talk to you about, an instrumental, is Means to an End. A fantastic instrumental. Demon Hunter seemed like they're inspired by like bands such as Pink Floyd, because I just love the overall melody throughout this instrumental, and it's just a fucking fun time, it really is. It's just a beautiful instrumental, really good break from all the heaviness, and it's just a perfect position for this particular song. And finally we get a few songs that are okay in my opinion, which is We Don't Care and Resistance. Surely they are good songs, but they're not as good as the other songs I've mentioned. Then we get another ballad called Dead Flowers, which is a very good song. I just love the pure emotion he conveys throughout this song, and not to mention there's some beautiful orchestral elements. What a way to end off the album. Yeah, so Dead Flowers would be one of my favorite songs off the album. And Wake. We got to talk about Wake, because Wake is an absolutely fantastic song. I also just love how heavy this song is. But yeah, some of this song, especially the synths, remind me of something out of Rammstein. Synths in the beginning of the song remind me of Rammstein, along with those heavy, gritty guitar riffs. Yeah, you can tell Demon Hunter were inspired by a lot of bands making this album, but god damn it, it absolutely packed a punch, this album. It really did. Some of these guitar solos are absolutely fantastic. The songwriting is really good as well. And there's really nothing bad I can say about this album, to be honest. I suppose the weak songs off the album would be This I Know, We Don't Care, and Resistance. I suppose those are the weakest songs off the album. But yeah, it's like this album has all killers, but no fillers. For Demon Hunter True Defiance, I will give this a solid 8.5 out of 10. So guys, that's where I leave you. Comment below whether you enjoyed this album review. Do you agree or disagree with my opinion? Keep the discussion going in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next one.